Great, you made it. As you can see, your reinforcements found their way here just fine.
Everything's prepared for the assault. Apart from a few minor details, we're good to go.
But we're not going to start anything until you're ready. So just let us know when you want to do this.
Do we have enough troops for the assault?
They say the more the merrier, and we probably could do with a little more merriment. But I think we've got enough people to pull this off.
Everything's ready. It's time.
All right then. First, let's get you up to speed with our plans so far. As you obviously know, we're gonna be attacking the plaza. We need to get inside, find the comm hub, and deal with any gunners that might try and stop us.
But, before we can do that, we need to take out one of the plaza's external defenses.
That being a minefield that surrounds the entire compound. Before we can attack, we need to deal with that minefield.
I've got an idea.
Already way ahead of you, fancy pants. But delighted we think alike. The minefield. We detonate it. Whole thing, all at once.
That's ambitious.
I gotta say, this idea of theirs was inspired. Listen to this.
Okay, so, at key points all around the minefield, me and Lupe have set up some mannequins. All dressed and kitted out to look like real people.
They'll make noise, shine lights, some even move around. The gunners will think they're under attack.
Which technically will be true.
And if the gunners follow standard procedure, they'll attempt to neutralize the attackers using mini-nukes.
Then, boom! Nukes hit the ground, set off a chain reaction, blows every mine in the field. In one swift move, we can clear a safe path to the plaza and kick enough debris into the air that the gunners won't even see us coming.
Sounds like this might work.
As long as everything goes the way we planned, I think so too. We're all in agreement on how we deal with the minefield. However, what we do after that is where some of us have a difference of opinion.
He means me.
Yeah, Aiden thinks we should climb to the top of the plaza and secure it, cutting off any means of escape for the gunners. And then, kill as many of them as we can.
And Jake thinks we should go through the front door, hack their security, and broadcast an evac message, letting most of the gunners just run away.
There has to be some other way to deal with them. Something less drastic.
I understand your hesitation. Truly, I do. I also used to think the same way. Some time ago, I didn't act when I could have. Because I thought what needed to be done was too extreme, too drastic. And you know what happened? Quincy happened. An entire town slaughtered by gunners. I've seen firsthand the destruction gunners bring, and so have you. We now have the chance to stop anything like that from ever happening again. This is a watershed moment. Wiping these monsters out is the right thing to do. And I think you already know that.
Wes and his loyalists need to be stopped. I won't deny that. But an outright slaughter isn't the answer.
How much damage would it cause if we let them go?
Huh, that's a good question. Look, I won't pretend the gunners are saints. You both know the group as a whole has done some bad stuff. But does that really give us the right to just wipe them all out? I mean, how many more gunners inside that plaza could be someone like Lupe or Algernon? Can we really deny all those people the right to run away if they don't want to fight?
You're right. Let's go in there and get them.
I knew you'd see reason. You're making the right call.
All right. I mean, it's not as if I don't understand where you're both coming from. It's just, I wish it didn't have to be this way.
I can't say I'm thrilled with your decision. Do what you need, but I'll have no part in this.
All right, so we're agreed on what we're doing. We blow the mines and use the dirt kicked up to cover our approach. Then you, me, and Aiden climb to the top of the plaza and secure the roof. Aiden will make sure no gunners escape, whilst you and me enter and search for the comm hub.
You should look for the hub in the old newsroom. If anywhere, that's where they'd be keeping it.
Once we get in, what's the plan?
While Aiden holds the roof, we'll take an elevator down to the plaza's basement. There, we'll try to quietly work our way up to the main floor. If Lupe's right, we then need to head to the old newsroom. And hopefully, that's where we'll find the comm hub.
Can't think of anyone I'd rather have at my side.
Thanks. Feeling's mutual. All right, we'll need to wait for nightfall before we begin. Once we start this, there'll be no turning back. So make sure you're ready. When you're good to go, take up position. And good luck to all of us.